Hi guys, this is Ankita and you're tuned into peepingmoon.com. Today we have with us a director who loves traveling across India. We have a Kashmir to Kolkata to Lucknow is the new destination for the Maverick Shujit Sarkar. Welcome home, sir.
Thank you so much, Peeping Moon.
So tell me, why have you been telling everyone that Gulabo Sitabo happens to be one of your most difficult film to date? I've been reading it everywhere.
Yes, I think this is a genre that I have not haven't tried ever. I call this a satire, a social satire. And satire is very difficult, and sometimes simple subjects like these, which are so universal in terms of its language. If you see the film, the issue that they are talking to each other or bantering, I think it's quite common. You have also experienced, I have also experienced. I think more or less everyone has experienced this. So, in a sense, it is quite common. But why it's difficult? Because doing simple things and common things and ordinary things in backstage, it takes a lot of effort to be simple. So I think that's why I say it's a very, very difficult thing.
There are two different generation of actors in one frame, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan and Ayushmann Khurrana. Is it true Ayushmann hinted somewhere that he was a little wary that he might have to get Mr. Bachchan to take a more retakes because of his own performance?
Difficult to say that what he thought about, but he surely was. First few days he was um, little nervous for sure. What I felt, that's that he was little. He didn't know how to because Mr. Bachchan has an, as I said, his superstar aura is there, but of course he doesn't carry it on the set. Neither he is like that. So, because Ayushmann was so excited that he's working with Mr. Bachchan, I think. So that excitement possibly must have given him a bit of an anxiety. How I'm going to, face him almost on the first day, and also it's a banter scene where you don't know how much to banter, how much not. Jaki kaise chilla dunga sir ke upar. So I think those things must have happened. But I think no, slowly I think we all got very used to it. We knew what the film is all about. I think both of them had great fun. You can see in the trailer that they have a beautiful bonding. It doesn't look like that they're acting for the first time. It looks like that they know each other since years. So that's what I feel. That's what I feel.
Sense whenever they are on screen, it's ease.
Yes, there's a lot of ease and a lot of calm and a lot of there's a comfort factor. Both of them, I think they both enjoyed each other.
Sir, tell me something. You have worked with Ayushmann with the first film. 9 years down the line, he's the current heartthrob. I think everyone says whatever film he touches turns into gold. But you asked him to not play Bange Rastogi to the gallery. You were very clear that this doesn't has to be done in a very specific so-called module manner. What was that about?
It's just because the film is like that, and my films I've tried not to play to the gallery as much I can. And so that's the first thing that when we are writing the film, that this with Juhi, that this we will not do in this particular film, and stay focused to absolutely these kind of characters and the people, the way they behave. So I think so that's the reason, and I think he was well prepared, Ayushmann, for that. I think he knew when he's walking to Shujita's set, where he knew that this will not be there. So whatever it's said and done, playing to the gallery would be the last thing possibly. This is an effort. This we tried, but I think a good thing about Ayushmann is I didn't feel the gap of 8 years. I didn't feel the gap of this 7 years. I just felt he just walked into the set of Gulabo Sitabo from Vicky Donor set. So it's just like just a matter of 8 years, but I didn't feel this. So I think that simplicity is still carrying with him, and with us it's like a family. So for us, we are a very small team, and we are a very close network team. We've been working since long time. So for him, it was like again coming back to the same team of Vicky Donor.
But were you very, when you cast him, Shrijit sir, considering that you now not just one, you have two stars in a frame, does it become difficult to direct them in a certain scenario, to bring them to play characters which are highly grounded? They are not like the aura which everyone expects them to exude on screen.
See, difficult, I would say, is to create uh, an ordinary. The difficulty is to create the making these stars, superstars, to be normal and simple. That's a difficult task.
Right.
But no point, it's difficult to direct actors, because I think when your script is almost to the T, absolutely ready, where you know exactly what to do with this particular script in terms of the treatment, and everything is written in terms of the characters, there, how they're going to breathe, how going to the mannerisms, everything. So I think the scope of not directing them does not arise. So you direct them the way you have visioned the character, and at the end of the day, the director knows his film more than anybody else possibly. So I think, I have that liberty, and I have that, so, and for me, that makes it easier for me to direct them, whoever the actor is. And Mr. Bachchan, I must acknowledge that he's one of the finest directors actor that, I worked with. So I think he just follows you absolutely the way you have envisioned it, and he will make sure that you are happy finally with the take, even if you are because of his experience. I'll give you a small example. For example, he has given the shot and he's finished the shot, and I am suppose away on the monitor watching it. He will immediately tell the cameraman who is Obik, चलो दोबारा रोल करो यार, ये डायरेक्टर कुछ बोल नहीं रहा, मतलब खुश नहीं है, दोबारा करते हैं चलो. So he will satisfy you. So that's the kind of that's the level of dedication and for the character that he works for.
Big B said that he used to nose around on the Gulabo Sutabo sets, thanks to you for giving him that protruding nose in the prosthetics. Like, how did you get that look? Like, the first thing which I noticed when the first look ever came out was, what is with Big B's nose? Like, there's such a fine face and we have this nose sitting out there.
See, we saw a lot of references when we went to old Lucknow, and you will find we go to old Delhi, and you will find a lot of characters who are like this Mirza,
I agree.
So you will find.
So I can see, like, you get those kind of freckly nose and big
features. Yes, cheeks, eye bags, big eye bags, they with all that, So I think this was an effort that we wanted to construct a character like this Mirza, who speaks softly and who moves around, and who has got his own way, mannerism which is peculiar, bend, and he does his own things. So I think so the look, actually, when we presented the look to Mr. Bachchan, he actually jumped. With so much of joy that, Shrijit, we want to do this. We should get this look. How are we going to get this look? He just kept asking me, how, Shrijit, we going to get this look? Can I do this? Can I build my nose? Can I get this? So we said, yes, sir, we are just working on it. So we did many rounds of course, tests in these kind of prosthetics. That's what you do. And every time he came up with some new suggestions. After a point, you had to stop him, sir, no more suggestions, otherwise we will not be able to shoot. So he says, okay, so fine, sir. So we had to stop him at some point. So we had to stop him at some point. And and the credit of this look actually goes to one of the very famous makeup artists, Pia Cornelis from Sweden. She's been working with us for many years, from Shoe Bite, then all the films. So Piku, Vicky Donor, October, everything.
So you have picked out Shoebite. Please allow me to ask, the little bit of we have seen the posters, the looks, and thank you to all the actors who brought it to the conversation and the fore again. There is a certain conversation around it. Like we would like to see the film. So not dwelling much into how and when, but are you hopeful that maybe with digital, the new norm, we might at least, if nothing theatrical, but see Shoebite on a digital platform?
See, when you talk about Shoebite, my antennas go up. Not only me. As soon as if you tell Shoebite to Mr. Bachchan will right now will jump because he's too emotional about it.
At least,
So मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि yes, so I तो want कि Shoebite कहीं भी रिलीज हो जाए, कैसे भी रिलीज हो जाए, एक दिन के लिए भी दिखा दो. So any release is acceptable. I don't mind.
but we can cross fingers. We can be hopeful because what I have been reading in the news, if nothing is positive, people are suddenly the conversation is helping it out. People are talking about it. That
Yes, yes, I'm thankful to my friends, even Ayushman and Anurag and whoever have spoken about it, Siddharth Basu. So so thank you so much that they have spoken about it, and I hope I'm able to again restart the conversation with Disney and get this out.
fingers crossed. Good cinema. I remember Sudhitsa meeting you for the first time during October, and at that time I don't think you'll even remember, but we had this lovely discussion how intervals in film are so integral. You have to be so poignant in placing an interval, the jump to the interval and the next which follows, how it can maintain a film's equilibrium. With Gulabo Sitabo, it's a one beautiful flow. It's a single line narrative you're going to see in the span of whatever 2 hours on online platform. Do you think it somewhere gave you the joy of showing it like the clean slate as it are not having to mount certain terrains to give you?
I mean, I would not limit my words as saying somewhere a joy. It's a huge joy. You can't imagine the joy that I don't have to think and break my head to create an interval. So I always wanted some films without intervals. For example, even Pink we wanted without the interval, so we requested, but I think a lot of people no interval to chahiye, so and all that. So I think this is we don't write scripts thinking about intervals. We write a script with a complete flow from beginning to end. So which is natural that an interval will always bother you. Sometimes we find an interval which is naturally weaved in. Sometimes we don't find. It's a big struggle.
Do you think, like, if nothing else, like with all the hula boo around the conversation, digital, not digital, there are a certain merits to this platform as well. We just can't always find negatives like this one. This happens to be one of a beautiful merit. Like a filmmaker can go and say the story the way he wants to without pausing or making the stops.
I don't think we should be. Every medium has a lot of positives. That's why it is surviving, and I don't see any negatives on this. Yes, the magic of cinema possibly, which is on a cinema theater, versus a magic on cinema at home, in terms of if you have a big screen and if you have a big, possibly a good sound system, I think you will not miss that magic if you can see it. Yes, on a mobile phone, if you compare and versus a cinema theater, definitely there will be a change of experience. But it's like a cricket match. You sit at home and watch the match, or you go to the stadium and watch the match. Experiences are different, but the result of the match is not going to be different. The result is going to be the result.
Sujit sir, allow me to ask, and if you don't want to answer, I'll understand. Piku completed 5 years a couple of days back, and we don't have Irfan sir with us anymore. Out of all the people, if there is someone who has come out and actually given words to the grief, if it has to be you or maybe Vishal Bhardwaj sir, who have been openly out talking about him, the loss which maybe all of us couldn't even like I personally feel as a fan also, you couldn't say a bye, like you couldn't enjoy more of the work. Uh, is there anything which will you ever carry as a maybe a regret, something that maybe some scripts, some wonders you still had to do with Irfan sir?
See, the day because of the lockdown, my biggest regret would be that I was not near him when he passed away, and I was here in Kolkata. And because of this lockdown, I could not go to the hospital. I was just interacting on the phone. I was talking to Shutapa and his wife and Babil. So we all were just chatting up, and I think once I spoke to Tabu also. So we are all thinking what to do, what next, and so this Irfan is not going to be easy. So everybody is dear. It's just not only me. I think what I came to know later, that everybody felt that somebody from his own part has passed away. Somebody from his family has passed away. It's like so much personal. Normally, somebody passes away in Bollywood, we think, okay, one actor or a star has passed away. But I think first time I felt everybody took it very personally for Irfan. So you can imagine how dear and how beautiful it be, because otherwise, to think that somebody has gone as a personal loss. With him, there was many dreams which is gone as an actor. I don't think those films will be done because very rarely you find a caliber of an actor and a personality like him. So it's difficult to forget him.
I remember because when I was reading one of your pieces, and even Vishal sir's, something very beautiful came up that he was like that. I wish we could have done more work with him to cherish, to savor. Like sometimes I feel that we fell a little short. Like we could have done so much more, and it made so much sense. Like it took us so much long to recognize someone like him, and then such a little time to process it. That this could have been so much more. But yeah, like agreed. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Tell me something, sir. Last, I will take a very quick, funny question with you. Someone asked me, who win the battle of words between Bachchan Saab and Ayushmann? That was the first and the only question which my entire desk wanted to ask. Like, who is winning the battle of words? Knowing Mr. Bachchan is so witty, even in real life, how you made sure to weigh the battle of words between the two?
Maybe both are not winning, possibly. Nobody knows. I think for that you'll have. For that, I think you have to see the film. Sometimes when you're fighting and bantering and you have these kind of fights, maybe nobody wins. But I think you'll have to watch the film and see either Gulabo or Sitabo wins. Yeah.
But thank you so much, Ajit sir. Thank you so much. Sign off from this one. And thank you so much for this.